Well, the power's out, so what's there to do but drink a beer? What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. It's a cold, rainy evening here in Cleveland, and for the second time this week, my power has gone out. I have no idea what's going on, but it might be a little serendipitous because I'd already planned on reviewing this beer this evening. This is the Barrel Aged Blackout Stout from Great Lakes. I don't know if you can see it because obviously I'm using some candles and some battery-operated lights. Have a little lighting up here. But this is a barrel-aged version of the Blackout Stout. Great Lakes Brewing out of Cleveland, Ohio, brewed the Blackout Stout, the original Blackout Stout, kind of in commemoration of the great 2003 blackout. Now, that blackout affected over 55 million people around the Northeast, including parts of Canada. And what happened was a generating plant in East Lake, Ohio, went offline during peak demand, which put a strain on other high voltage lines, and unfortunately some of those lines made contact with some overgrown trees, causing that to trip their breakers. Have just kind of a waterfall or snowball effect. That put the power out to other lines, overloading those, causing those to trip. And eventually, like I said, 55 million plus people were out of power for about a day. The other problem was that there was some software that's designed to stop this from happening, but there was some sort of bug that prevented any alarms going off when this started to occur. So in honor of that, or commemorative of that, Great Lakes brewed the Blackout Stout. Now, I've had the Blackout Stout. I had it when it first came out, and it was really good, but I don't think I've had it in years. And this is the barrel-aged version of that. This comes in at 12.5% ABV, 50 IBUs. I paid $6.49 down at Ross Beverage for this. There's a little blurb on the back of the can here. It says, Barrel Aged Blackout Stout, bold and dark as a powerless metropolis. Our Imperial Stout commemorates the infamous 2003 blackout that briefly left some 55 million people utterly unplugged. And again, my power's out, so what better time to drink a stout to commemorate a blackout than during a blackout? Supposedly this is a limited release. On the bottom of the can here, it says, it gives a time and a year, but no month or day. It says 2024, and still 2024, and it's a stout, so it should still be good. This is my first time doing a review by candlelight and maybe some battery-operated lights. Hopefully the video is bright enough you can see it. I guess I'll find out when I edit it. So on Untappd, it gets a 4.25 with 12.6 thousand check-ins. On Beer Advocate, it gets a 96 world class with 1,907 check-ins, and the aggregate score was 4.35. So pretty good ratings there for this beer. It's got a nose on it. This beer might be a little bit cold. Just pulled it out of the fridge. Got some nice chocolate notes. A little bit of like bourbon on the nose. Yeah, just some chocolate and some bourbon. Maybe a hint of vanilla in there. And that's pitch black. I mean, I'll get my flashlight out. I lost my flashlight. Oh, there it is. I mean, that is as black can be. Midnight black. Hopefully you can see that in this dark environment. Nothing left to do but taste it and see how good it is. Cheers, everybody. Hopefully my power returns soon. Do get a little bit of warming going down the throat. Slight bit of evaporative booziness in the mouth. It's not as heavy bodied as I expected. It's nice, rich chocolate. Some nice vanilla. A little bit of that bourbon character, but kind of like the vanilla bourbon character. And some nice chocolate. Some nice boozy heat, but not overpowering. The booziness isn't crazy, but it is slightly warming, especially going down the throat. And it is a heavy-bodied beer, but not super heavy. I mean, I've had much heavier beers. I mean, this doesn't have that super heavy viscousness that some beers have, some stouts have. Great Lakes Brewing Company out of Cleveland, Ohio. Bourbon Barrel Aged Blackout Stout, or I guess it's just called Barrel Aged Blackout Stout. I'd give you a big horns up. This is a delicious beer. Really enjoy this beer. But yeah, this is a nice beer. Nice, like I said, nice chocolatey, roasty malt. There's nice like chocolatiness to it, nice vanilla to it, a little bit of burn. This is a nice beer for a cool winter evening. And it was definitely a cool winter evening here. Like I said, it's cold and rainy, power's out, heat's out. So this one will definitely keep me warm. Hope you enjoyed this candlelight video here. And you know, I always say, embrace the adventure. It's definitely an adventure doing a video in the dark. And as always, embrace the adventure.